I love this. Episode 1. Medabot Season 2, Episode 18, Sweet and Sour. I love this episode because it really pushed the boundaries of what I found funny as a child. I don't know if the English dubbed version of Medabot stayed the same from its original Japanese dub when it came to its script and jokes, but the English version felt like a comedy sitcom at times. I find myself going back and rewatching this episode of Medabots a lot, and it's still one of my favorite episodes of Medabots. How the episode started, sweet, innocent, with Iggy fawning over the beautiful members of the Sweden team, Stockholm Fire. Annika, she uses the Medabot Hopstar, a hand-to-hand combat Medabot. Margareta, she uses the Medabot Fossil Cat, a weapon-using Medabot using its wand as a weapon for ranged attacks. Siri, she uses Solimate. It reminds me of Rika's Medabot Brass. Solimate is a shooting type Medabot, good at accuracy and range type Medabot. What started out as a sweet story of young love later turns everything on its head. I don't know if I really understood what I had seen as a child back in 2002. The Season 1 and Season 2 of Medabot are some of my fondest memories growing up. I'm someone who can't rewatch a lot of stuff, but Medabot is one of those shows that make me laugh every time I come back and watch them. It's funny how this episode, Sweet and Sour, plays with that old saying of never meet your heroes because you never know who they really are in person. It's really sad how Medabots could, in my view, been one of the big three beside Pokemon and Digimon when it came to this type of shows. I would have loved to see Medabots continue on the way Pokemon and Digimon have, still to this day. Imagine a current day version of a Medabot game. How great that would have been. Medabots has some games that came out on the Game Boy Color and PS1. The Game Boy Color version feel like every idea that the author didn't or couldn't fit in the anime show of Medabots, but put them in the Game Boy games of Medabot, especially some of the topics we find in this episode of Medabot Sweet and Sour. I didn't like how the show changed after Season 1 and 2. Sure, the scale of the power of the Medabots improved, but the art style of the show got a change. And they took out key characters from the show to fit in new ones when they could have just kept them all and not changed the formula of the show. Medabot is a really good show. If you like Pokemon, Digimon, and you want to laugh, do yourself a favor and watch Season 1 and 2 of Medabots, all 52 episodes.
More Medabots, more power.